So here we are. We are live with this week's episode number 2 of Talkin Asimi. Thanks a lot for attending this awesome show here. We will have a great time. The next 30 minutes will exactly be ours to talk about hashing headspace, to talk about the Asimi, to talk about this awesome business that we all just love and that we all are in. We have awesome panelists on the show. We have Karen, we have Conny, James, Grant, Sergio. I know it was correct again. We have Ferry, we have Jets, we have Ruzica. Is it okay if I say Ruzica?
Okay.
We have Stephan from Germany, we have Marco from Italia, and we have Clinton Clark as an evergreen panelist like he was on the show last week as well. So the schedule for this show is like last week. It's gonna be always the same, pretty much the same every week. Then we will have an introduction by myself. We'll have an awesome presentation about hashing headspace. Every week, another person will be presenting hashing headspace. That's important for us because everybody has their own words, how they want to say something, how they want to explain hashing headspace. And it's just important for everybody to hear different points of view about this awesome business that's called hashing headspace here. So today's presentation will be by Conny. And after the presentation, about 13, 14 minutes. Yeah, Conny, okay, good. The next thing is that we will have then a round of testimonials again. That's why we have those awesome panelists on the show. Everybody will say something about hashing headspace, what they like most about hashing headspace. We will talk a little bit about the advertising side of hashing headspace because that's one of the main, no, that's not, that is the most important reason why we have hashing headspace. It's the advertising products that we have through hashing headspace. Everybody can advertise their businesses on hashing headspace. We will be talking a little bit about that as well. And yeah, after everybody has told us what they love so much about hashing headspace, we will be closing the show then in about 25 or maximum 30 minutes. So again, I hope we will have a great show here. And we will start with Conny. Conny, I will give you the spotlight video. Everybody please mute your microphones so that only Conny is on the show then. Okay, let's give her a spotlight. Wait a minute. Wait, not a minute, wait a second. Spotlight video.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just 1 second, please. Conny, it's your time now. Awesome, just go on. Keep talking.
Okay, guys, well, welcome to Hashing at Space. I'm doing the presentation today, so if you're watching, then thanks for watching. My name is Conny, and well, of course, I'm also in Hashing at Space, and I always tell the people that I learn about hashing at space, set your mind to it, work on it, don't give up, and then you can do it too. Well, my name is Conny and I'm from the Netherlands. And over the past couple of years, I gained experience in the network marketing, the cryptocurrencies, of course, and teaching other people to do the same thing. I love animals, and that's why I always teach other people to train their horses or ride their horses, because I think I was born to help anyone who wants to learn, and I really enjoy seeing people smile. Well, of course, the CEO of Hashing at Space is the amazing Luke Millard, and that's someone that I saw teach other people how to make money online. He really, really knows how you feel when you struggle to make it in the online business world, because he can really tell you, I've been there, I've done that. He's the kind of person that when he talks, everybody listens. If you want to make it and really go for it, then he is the person that you can trust to help you reach your goal. So when I heard that he launched Hashing at Space, well, of course, I jumped in immediately. Hashing at Space, what is it really? Well, Hashing at Space is an advertising income business where you can earn Asimi tokens by viewing ads, and that's called minting. Proof of stake minting is combined with very targeted advertising for network marketers and cryptocurrency-based products and services. Proof of stake minting allows you to stake, that means hold, your tokens and receive newly generated tokens in exchange for as little as $100. Well, of course, in the cryptocurrency world, we have big ones also, and this is one that you can well, compared to what we do at with the ASIMI, and that's also with the proof of stake. So Dash is really one that is in the top 10. But well, the difference with this one is that you have to learn a little bit about it. So well, it takes you more time to use this. And with that, you need at least $300,000 to get at least 7.5%, well, plus the price of the appreciation reward of Dash, of course. So it will take you a lot more to do than you do with the ASIMI. Well, hashing at space, and how does it all work? Well, acquire an ASIMI stake for only $100 worth of ASIMI, and you will receive a portion of the 17,438 new ASIMI tokens created each day. To successfully stake your position each day, you must click one ad for only 7 seconds, guys, which will process your daily new ASIMI tokens and return your staked ASIMI every day over the course of 365 days of your originally staked position. Well, your profit potential comes from the new tokens you receive from staking and the appreciation of the potential of the tokens, of course. Well, this is really a brilliant model, because the more stakers there are, the smaller the piece of the 17,438 tokens generated each day. But for there to be more stakers, they need to buy ASIMI, which can drive up the price of ASIMI tokens. Plus, ASIMI tokens that are staked, hold in hashing at space, are taken off the market and only dribbled back into the market. This means that with each stake setup, ASIMI is taken off the float, and of course there is a newly supply of 17,438 tokens created each day, adding to that float, but this is in tiny pieces among hundreds or thousands of stakers. Plus, smart stakers will compound their staking and set up more ASIMI stakes. And the more stakers there are, the more traffic there is, the more advertising the company will sell. And that means the banner ads, the login ads, the minters ads. And the company splits that revenue also 50-50 with the sales affiliates that will be paid in ASIMI, of course. Well, when you stake your ASIMI tokens, you are generating new tokens that cost you absolutely nothing. So a big portion of your profit is determined by the price of the tokens when you sell, not when you buy. That means that within reason, it doesn't really matter at what price you buy. Well, the Alexa ranking, everybody knows that. And of course, hashing at space is also a part of that. Well, this picture is well, an old one, but well, we have a really big number of hashing at space members here, and they're all advertising in here. And that's really, well, a great value to have the advertising here, because that's the big picture where you can make money. And we have over 141,000 members already in here. And the current Alexa ranking is over 15,000. And that means that the site is ranking in all of the world, of course, because there are a lot of them in there. And it's really amazing what hashing at space is doing right now. Well, of course, we have the advertising and views. And we'll start with the ad minter ads. These are ads that must be clicked for ASIMI stakers that generate their ASIMI tokens for the day. And the value proposition is really, really huge, because everyone viewing minters ads have to spend at least $100 for the right to do so. So it has really a big value if you advertise in there. Well, of course, it can be purchased directly with Bitcoin or ASIMI tokens, and that's for all of these. We have the banner ads. We have both the 125 square banner ads and the full-size banner ads. These are all available. very competitive pricing with an occasional further discount available. Well, then we have the login ads. That's not really there yet, but it's coming soon. And well, your ads will be seen all day, and every single Hashing Ad Space member that logs in sees that ad, because your ad will be the only ad seen that day. So it's a really big value if you use the login ad. And it's really unique because, well, we have to bid for the package functionality. So that's really amazing. And last but not least, view to earn ads. And these are targeted at Hashing Ad Space for members who are interested in the pay-to-click type of income that doesn't require staking funds. Advertisers with join free and get free information offers will do the best in this audience, of course. Well, Luc made a really amazing roadmap. So he's building Hashing Ad Space at a rapid time, and he's almost not sleeping. So it's really amazing what he's doing. And well, there's a video for this, guys. So if you want to know that, the link will be in the chat. So well, get to that link and watch that video, guys, because it's really amazing what he's building. And he's building now, he has his mindset on until 2021. So go and see that, guys, okay? Well, the why and the how. The how is covered in Luc's training in the Hashing Ad Space dashboard, and that's under the button Getting Started and Video Training. And of course, as a member, you should join our Hashing Ad Space private Facebook group. And in addition, we will also be providing weekly live sessions with Q&A on Sunday, and that's every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central European summertime. And then, of course, we have these, the weekly Asimi TV on Tuesday, and there will be more training and how-to videos also. And there's one thing I want to tell you guys. There is a white paper for the Asimi. Please go and watch that white paper, because it's very important to know what the Asimi really does. Well, of course, we are at the end of my presentation here. I will, of course, thank you for watching. And there's one thing I want to tell you guys, because my trainer has a really amazing quote, and I want you to think about that. And that is, you don't rise to the occasion, you sink to the level of your training. So come and join us, guys. You'll be glad you did. And if you want to, get in touch with the person that invited you to this presentation. And now I will go back to Kay.
Wow, awesome presentation. Thanks, Connie. Can everybody hear me well again?
Yep.
Yes, very good.
Good job, Connie.
Now, everybody, by the way, can...
Thank you.
True, yeah. Now everybody can please unmute their microphones. I guess that's a good idea, because if somebody wants to applaud, wants to laugh, wants to do whatever, wants to shout in a few words, just do it. It's really, it should be energetic here, and everybody should be able to say whatever they want to say. Connie, I know for a fact that you were very nervous before the presentation, but you did an awesome job. Really, really, really very thank you for that. And it's just good. Everybody should come out of their own comfort zone to do things that they just are afraid of in the beginning, but it's really good afterwards. I know for a fact that Connie is really pleased right now after the presentation.
Well, I was one slide in and it went all, okay, there it was.
Yeah, so that's exactly how it should be. Awesome. Yeah, so today's topic in this testimonials round now should be a little bit that we will be talking about advertising products on Hashing Ad Space, and a little bit about results, what everybody could have probably. So starting with Jets now. Jets is the man of the hour, like every week, because he's the man why we are here, because he was the guy who reached out to some people and just tried to gather those people, and the idea of Asimi TV was born. And Jets, just tell us something about Hashing Ad Space, why you love what you love, and probably you know something about advertising on Hashing Ad Space or so.
Cool, thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay. First of all, welcome everybody, and good morning from Australia. Good morning, Europe. It's just past morning here in Sydney, past midnight. So I'm excited to be part of this European, team, and especially on the panel here. And Conny, well done, congratulations. First of all, guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Fitita. I've been an online marketer since 2000. I've been doing this for 16 years. Sorry, that's what I'm supposed to say. I'm kind of stumbling my word because I know I've only got 60 seconds. Last time I kind of went overboard. So, but anyways, guys, look, I really appreciate you guys for watching this live presentation and to also be part of this journey with us. I just want to share a bit of value, guys, especially with CTR. CTR is click-through rate. For those who don't understand what CTR is, now the reason why I'm sharing this is because especially those who are creating a campaign or banner ad with Hash and Ad Space, or just starting to take part of Hash and Ad Space. Now CTR is very, very important, guys. The reason being because you don't want to create your campaigns blindly. Okay, you want to know your results, you want to know your numbers, and that's how that's how you work things out, whether it's working or not. Especially so if you're about to if you're gonna create a banner ad. Now the easy way to work this out, guys. So if you create a banner ad campaign, and you assign 1,000 impressions to that banner ad. Impressions is basically when someone views your banner, or for example, if you log into your bank account, then you see a banner flashing, that's an impression, okay? Click is a different thing. So if you assign 1,000 impressions to your banner, okay, now if you have, let's say 70 people clicking on that banner ad, now basically that's then you get like 7%, okay? That's 70% of 1,000 impressions. So, or if it's 100, okay? So you just kind of work that things out. So the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys, because I've seen so many people who don't really want to embrace the advertising side, is simply because they don't understand it, or they just create a campaign, hope to get some clicks. But the reason behind it is because the reason why they're failing is because they don't understand the numbers. So, so I just want to share that, guys. Yeah, I appreciate you, Kay. Thank you for awesome show, especially last week as well. And also our European guest on the panel here. Thank you so much for being on board. So yeah, guys, so again, CTR, please, work out your click-through rate. If it's 1,000 impressions, if you get 70 clicks out of the 1,000 impressions, that's 7%. So anything above 2% is good. That's it. Cool.
That's what I want to add here, because exactly that is the case. People just get frustrated because they run a banner ad campaign and let's say they have 5,000 views or whatever impressions, and they only get 100 clicks to that banner. It seems a bit small, but it's just the way it is. So a click-through rate of 2 to 3, 4% is awesome if you can maintain that. Good. So that's exactly what we need here, and that's exactly why Hashing Ad Space is here. And you can create your first banner ad campaigns easily in our dashboard, and yeah, just click on everything that's there. You will not be disappointed.
Cool,
Thanks a lot for that.
And yep, I behaved today. I behaved this time around. So
yeah, really good, really good. I guess it was only six minutes. No, really good. So the next person in the panel, please. Let's go to Karen, because I know for a fact that Karen is a very, very busy marketer, also on Hashing Ad Space. She has always some ad campaigns running simultaneously, so she can definitely say something about the advertising side on Hashing Ad Space, about what it's worth to advertise there, and yeah, probably just tell us a little bit about your advertising experience, or about your experience with Hashing Ad Space in general, please. Karen.
I'm happy to. And first I want to remind everyone that anybody that registers on Hashing Ad Space receives for free 2,000 banner ad impressions. So it's good to learn how to set up some banner ads. Now I have Adminter ads going almost constantly, and I had not used capture pages for a long time, because I see a lot of reluctance anymore, people wanting to put in an email and get on an email list. So the first few months I was using only sales pages, and I was only advertising one opportunity. And I did get quite a few signups, and about 1/3 of those actually funded. So that was really good for those. And on June 26th, I started running 2 ads with capture pages. And from June 26th to July 5th, I had 51 opt-ins. So that's really good. I mean, when you consider what you're going to pay for a solo ad, and those aren't necessarily qualified buyers like we have here. So I'm really pleased with the advertising.
Very good. And you brought up a very, very important point as well, because people just, sometimes we see in the ad mentor people promoting their registration pages or their sign-up pages for any program out there. People, it will not work like that. You should definitely think about creating some capture pages that people can enter their email addresses, so that you have them then on your email list to be able to follow up with them, because there is also statistics out there that people will only buy from you at the 7th to 10th contact that you have with them. So it takes time to build a relationship as a marketer as well. Thanks, Karen, a lot for that. I would like to go to our 2 Italian guys right now. So we have Sergio in the house, and we have Marco in the house. And we have a very special feature with those 2 guys today, because Marco will say his testimonial in Italian, and Sergio will at the same time translate it for us in English. So that sounds awesome. Just listen to the very beautiful melody of Italian language. Marco and Sergio, please, the show is yours.
Vai Marco. Ma allora, io ho conosciuto Hash and the Space circa 8 mesi fa, grazie ai miei, diciamo, i leader Lino Curci e Sergio Ervini. Ho conosciuto il fondatore e da lì mi è scattata la molla che, vedendo l'azienda come si comportava, come agiva, era consono diciamo al mio modo di fare, cioè leale, onesta, sicura e soprattutto seguiva bene un iter che sta ancora procedendo nel verso giusto. Allora. Sono contento di far parte di questa azienda e ne farò sempre parte, io e la mia squadra che sta pian piano crescendo.
Okay. Marco says that he came to know Hash and Space thanks to Lino Curci and me, and then he was really surprised about the clearness and the transparency of Luke Miller and everything, and he's really enjoying the time that is living here in Hash and Space, and every day he's surprised of all the enhancement that Luke Miller brings to Hash and Space, and he thanks everyone.
Awesome, thanks Marco. Cool
testimonial. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Sergio, do you want to say something about the Evergreen?
Yes, I joined, well, my very short, I was a little bit against those advertising things because, Jets knows. And when Lino Curci came to me, because he spoke with Jets, and I was really, reluctant. I didn't want to, But then afterwards, I spoke with Jets and everything. And then I saw the project of Luke Miller. And then because, I love advertising, I've been working live for over a decade full time. And, it's a really good training even for new people advertising on this platform, because you have many different things you can test. As Karen says, it's very cheap, so it's affordable. Even a new person can have a good training, because he doesn't, he doesn't spend all his money like on solo ads or Facebook ads. Okay, I don't want to be too long. Thank you for the great presentation, Conny. Okay, and I'll let you. The next person.
Yeah, really good points here. Thanks, Sergio, a lot. The thing is with Hashing Ads, we all have some past in other probably advertising products and programs as well, and it's just really different with Hashing Ads. This is not some kind of rev share. Just if the term comes up anywhere, it's not a rev share. People who are watching this here, educate yourself, go to YouTube, watch this presentation every week in this live show, and you will learn a lot about Hashing AdSpace, and you will see that this is just nothing to be compared with Hashing AdSpace. The next person in the round, she's drinking right now, it's Ruzica. Ruzica, do you want to say something about Hashing AdSpace? You were not on the show last week, so today is your chance to tell the world about Hashing AdSpace and why you love what you love on Hashing AdSpace.
Thank you, Kay. Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank to Jet, who personally invited me here on this wonderful TV Asimi show. And so, to introduce myself, I'm Ruzica from Macedonia, and I'm a member on Hash since last year of the beginning of December. And that is my last working day. From that day till today, I don't have a job. My job is Hash.
Wow.
I live from Hash. I will love to share my story because I'm very, very happy. I love advertising campaign and everything. In Hash, we have everything in one place. My work here on Hash is only 20 minutes for minding and viewing ads per day. I have too much to talk about Hash, but I will shortly say that I'm very, very happy to be part of this wonderful opportunity, which has changed my life in a positive direction and financial freedom. I'm living from Hash. I'm very, very happy because before I become a member in the Hash, I had to work hard for a monthly salary of $250 in my country. And I will love to thanks a lot to our wonderful CEO, Luke Millard, and the team at Hash for what you are doing for us. I just wanna say it one time from me. When you believe, you will receive. Come join with us for free and start learn with us, and you will start earn.
Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Ruzica, we really feel you. It's really awesome to hear those stories that people just have really a life-changing experience with hashing headspace. But please be aware, we're not saying to anybody out there, please, we're not saying quit your day jobs right now. This is not what we're saying.
No,
you can do that, of
no.
course. You can do that, of course, if you see enough potential for yourself. But you know, hashing headspace is can totally be a side gig. You can have it for as long as you want as a side gig, and it just brings in some really cool rewards for yourself. Let's call them rewards. Just really awesome. Thanks for your story, Ruzica. Really nice to hear you. So now we are at 29 minutes in the show, but we don't have a problem. We just extend our time. I mean, we are the ones that make that show, so we have every possibility that's here for us. I would go on with the next guy, with Stephan from Germany. I really want him to say us a few things about hashing headspace, because we didn't have somebody who is actually speaking the German language, like myself. I'm from Austria and he's also from Germany. So Stephan, please erzähl uns einiges über hashing headspace. Would be nice.
So you don't want me to speak German, right?
No, you should be speaking English, please.
Okay. It doesn't sound like this, like Italian. It's not that nice. But, well, I love hashing headspace because it's so easy, and you can do your advertising for your own. You don't have to build up a team. You can do your advertising for your business that you want to advertise, and the combination with Asimi for me is very interesting. So that's why I love hashing headspace. And thank you for Luke, and thank you for Jets also, because he invited me to come to hashing headspace after a hard time I had with different things I did in the past. And so for me it's very easy to do this, and I'm watching what's happening and how it's growing with hashing headspace, and also the price of Asimi. Right now it's a little bit low, but I think it's okay. This is a business at the beginning, and everything has to grow smoothly. So this will be a good time. We're gonna have a good time with hashing headspace.
Very good. Thanks a lot for that, Stephan. Very awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for Conny. She made a very good presentation.
Definitely true. Yes, definitely true. I think what Stephan right now said is really important as well for everybody who is in hashing ad space. We really should not care too much about the ASIMI price, because that's really not what we want to care about. If we all care on building teams and on the advertising side of hashing ad space, we wouldn't have a problem with the ASIMI price at all. That's just a fact. Just I wanted to mention that here. Thanks a lot for that. The next person I want to hear some things about hashing ad space is Clinton Clark, please. The man who made the presentation for us all. Clinton.
Well, thank you, everybody. Just a wonderful panel here, and a big shout out to Jets and to Kay for the wonderful work that you've done in putting this together. It's a fantastic platform. And Connie, you knocked it out of the park. Good job. I just want to talk real quickly about the advertising portfolio. Keep in mind, as Connie showed on the slides, there are different types of advertising kind of to different audiences, all right? Which really is cool because you can address different people with different goals. You've got your V2E ads, which are designed basically for people who are looking for a little side money. So those are great people to use as I think it was Karen was saying, a capture page, get them in, build a relationship. That's a really, really good audience for free to join offers. Banners, capture everybody, and the pricing on the banners is absolutely incredible. Probably the best I've ever seen in my 15, 20 years in this industry. And then my favorite for people that are selling products and services and want to reach a targeted audience are the Minters ads. And folks, the Minters ads blow me away every time I put this in a headline. People have paid $100 to view your ad. Just let that sink in for a minute. They've paid $100. Now, granted, it wasn't a fee, but they have $100. That separates that audience from everybody else in this industry. And I think as we go forward, the Minters ads are going to become a valuable, even more valuable audience for us. And I think the demand for Minters ads is going to go up tremendously. I do want to thank everybody again for coming in. And Jets, I'm out of here in 60 seconds. It's your time next time to do it in 60 seconds.
Awesome, thanks a lot. Yeah, very good. The next person I want to hear his story about is Grant, please, because he was not here last week. He is obviously on the show today. And are you from Australia?
No, hi, I'm from South Africa. I'm living in the UK at the moment, and have been for the last 25 years, but I'm South African.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, grew up there. Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me to the panel here. It's great to be here and to actually chat with you all and be here and have an opportunity to share my experience with hashing ad space. So I've been working very part-time for the last sort of 5 years or so online, and towards the beginning of that is when I first met Luke Millard, and a lot of what I've learned in online marketing is from Luke and through his training courses that he's done, and some personal coaching as well that I've done with him. And when Luke told me about hashing ad space and this idea he had of launching a new business, I immediately jumped in. There was no hesitation from my part, and part of the reason for that is because of my experience of Luke and his transparency and authenticity, and just his real genuine desire to help other people succeed in the online world. And that's been my experience of him as well in my own personal journey. So when he told me about it, I was right there with him and I went all in. And I'm so glad I did, because it's resulted in me having a really awesome hashing ad space business at the moment. And right now I'm staking ASIMI, minting and accumulating, and I'm going to continue to do that for the next while and really build up a nice portfolio. And while I'm doing that, I'm also using the AdMinter and advertising. I've got a few campaigns running at the moment, and I've got to say it's been one of the best advertising platforms that I've ever used, because I'm growing my email list. It's targeted advertising, And you know, I'm advertising to people who are interested in making money from home, working online, and in the cryptocurrency space as well, which is exactly, you know, the businesses that I am involved in as well. And this is a very, very exciting time for me, because although I do work full time at the moment, I'm a chef by trade, and can be long, grueling hours, and sometimes quite unpleasant as well, you know, working, especially in the summer. It gets so hot in the kitchen, and there's days where I just don't want to be there. And thankfully, I have learned the skills and competencies to be able to be at a point where I am now, where I'm leaving my chefing job on the 15th of August this year.
Wow.
And my online businesses, thanks to Hashing Space and a couple of other businesses, will be supporting me in that. And actually, I'll be earning a lot more money, more than what I'm earning in my day job, working full time. So, you know, it's really great, and I'm really, truly grateful to be here and to have learned what I have and to have this opportunity. You know, and I'm really looking forward to going to South Africa at the end of August. I'm going for 7 months, and I'm going to be catching up with my family there, and I'm going to learn to surf. So that's something. Yeah. So, you know, I can't be happier. I can't say more than how grateful and happy I am to be part of this team and to be a part of this journey. It's really awesome.
Wow, gives me goosebumps. Really awesome story. Thanks for sharing, Grant. Really awesome. Thanks a lot. So yeah, next time we will be talking a bit more about the minting side about on Hashing Headspace. So it's really good that you brought that up, that you are staking right now, that you're minting, and that you have some campaigns running on Hashing Headspace. But we will have different topics every time we have this episode. So we're not done yet, because we have two more really exciting guys here on the show. I want to go on with Ferry right now. Just a very quick story about yourself, because last time you was on the show already as well. What do you want to say about Hashing Headspace? What do you love so much about Hashing Headspace?
Everything. But when I started with Hashing Headspace, I was green in all this stuff, and I started with the pre-launch, but then I found out that there was more in this business. I learned about a little bit more about crypto. And then I saw this advertisement, and I was like, hey, I don't have other businesses, so I must also check that a little bit. So I started finding some more there. Still, I always come back to Hashing Headspace, and if you see other advertising sites where they have banner ads and stuff like that, Hashing Headspace has, one way or another, it's more clear. You get better explanation. If you see the videos of Luke Millard, really perfect. I learned a lot of it, and I set up slowly some advertisement, but for me it was like completely new to get in the business and learn some more, and also how to set it up. People came to me to let them explain some things, so that was also for me like, hey, I'm already getting further on. And at some point you get that you also put advertisements there, and you see there is a result. For me, still not so fast, because I didn't put so much in it, but at the moment I started with putting advertisements. I bought some packs there. You see results, and it's nice if you see a result, and your business is getting started. So yeah, I learned a lot about some other things, but also with advertisement and how you set it up. I'm still not completely there with my learning, but every time something new comes up and you see how a new advertisement form is coming there, what Luke is doing there, and I learned so much about that, and it's every time changing more and better. So yeah, for me, it's it's everything. It's learning and earning.
Yeah, awesome. He's the learning and earning guy. Thanks a lot for that. Great testimonial. Yeah, you brought up another really good point, because everybody should really watch the roadmap video about hashing AdSpace by Luke Millard himself, because there's so much to come in the future that is just, I mean, it blows my mind every time I watch the video again, because I always see some new points that I just oversaw the first time. And it's really, really, really huge for what is in store for us with hashing AdSpace and with the ASIMI. So no time for panic at all with the ASIMI price or with anything on hashing AdSpace. It's just awesome. The last guy in the round, James. I love to listen to his voice. He knows a lot about advertising. He knows a lot about the industry, online marketing. He's just a guy to really listen to. When he speaks, everybody else is listening as well, I would say. So James, please tell us something about what you want to say about the advertising side of hashing AdSpace, or anything about hashing AdSpace, anything about the ASIMI, whatever you want. It's your show now.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, Kay. And thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Hearing you guys' stories, people being able to leave their jobs, that is amazing. I've been doing this since late 2011. I mean, doing this online business, okay? I've seen a lot of low-cost advertising that's very low quality. This is low-cost advertising that's very high quality, all right? I was very surprised, because I came in and I'm like, I've seen some stuff that they try to do what hashing AdSpace is doing, but nobody's pulled it off like hashing AdSpace has and is. It's really cool because, for very little, I mean, I swear to God, I came in here with a couple $100 and I'm like, cool, I'm going to get some ASIMI and I'm going to go and run some ads. And I'm like, I'm going to see what happens. And like a couple months later, I have over 3,000 leads and I've generated a ton of, customers for my own business, and, just thousands of dollars that I've earned just promoting my own products, promoting affiliate products. This stuff is very, very effective. So my advice, anybody that's looking at this and you're like, oh, cool, I heard that I can get 2,000 free views if I sign up today. Whoever invited you here, get back to them, get their link from them, and get signed up, because this stuff is awesome.
Wow, that was really cool. Thanks, James. Yeah, round of applause.
Thank you.
Yeah, I chose you on purpose as the last speaker, because I know that you are just fired up with hashing AdSpace, and that really feels good. So let me sign off the show here. We had an awesome time. We, of course, again, we just didn't make it in 30 minutes. I guess we will just extend our broadcasting time to 45 minutes anyway, because that's always the time that we need. And it's good to have that time, because really everybody has their stories to share, and we should not really break anybody and just tell them just to stop because we don't have time. I mean, we have time. 45 minutes is totally fine, I would say. What didn't come out so good, I would say in the beginning in the presentation today again, is joining hashing AdSpace is for free. Not only for free, but you even get something on top of that, which is 2,000 banner ad impressions for free with joining on hashing AdSpace. So really everybody should just do that. I mean, there's just no risk involved. Just join hashing AdSpace. Go back to the person that invited you to this presentation, because this video here, this presentation, this live show, this Talkin Asimi episode is really a marketing tool for everybody to just use to promote their hashing AdSpace business and to really grow their business and grow their teams to its full extent. So I would say that was it for today. Awesome show. Thanks for everybody being on the panel. Thanks for everybody watching as attendees, and we will see us next time, American time again. American time, 6:30 p.m. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.